Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we are going to take a closer look at a small but very powerful piece of audio gear. The HiFi NE5532 Audio Pre-Amplifier Module, Model XH902. At first glance, this tiny board might not look like much, but in reality, it plays a very important role in audio systems. It is designed to take weak audio signals and boost them before sending them to a power amplifier. If you are into DIY audio projects, speaker building, or upgrading your sound system, this little preamp is definitely worth knowing about. A preamplifier, or preamp, is a circuit that prepares a small audio signal for further amplification. Devices like smartphones, docks, or even some media players often output signals that are too weak to drive a power amplifier directly. If you plug them in directly, you might notice low volume, lack of dynamics, or distortion. That is where a preamp comes in. It boosts the signal to a proper line level. In this case, the NE5532 chip provides about 5 times gain, making your music or audio source strong enough for a power amp to handle. NE5532 IC, the black chip in the center, famous for low noise and high-quality audio reproduction. Electrolytic capacitors. The 2 larger black cylinders filter and stabilize the DC power supply. Ceramic capacitors and resistors. These set the gain and stabilize the circuit. JST connectors. Easy input and output connections for LR channels and power supply. LED indicator. A small red LED that lights up when the module is powered. All these parts work together to make sure the signal coming in is clean, amplified, and ready for the next stage of your audio chain. The way this module works is simple but effective. You feed in a stereo audio signal. The NE5532 amplifies it with fixed gain, about 5 times the original level, and then sends it out through the output connector. The module needs a clean DC power supply between 12 and 30 volts. The capacitors filter noise and prevent unwanted hum, while the op-amp chip ensures that the boosted signal maintains good clarity. How to connect it using this preamp module is straightforward. First, connect a regulated DC power supply, for example, 12 volts or 24 volts, depending on your setup. The red wire goes to positive, the black wire goes to ground. Next, connect your audio source to the input connector. This could be a smartphone, computer, DAC, or even a Bluetooth receiver module. The signal enters the board at a low level. Finally, connect the output from this board to your power amplifier. Common choices include TPA3116-2 amplifier boards, LM3086 amplifiers, TD7-297 modules, or other DIY Class D amps. From the power amplifier, the signal goes to your speakers. So the chain looks like this: audio source preamp, power amplifier speakers. This small board fits right into that chain and makes the entire system work properly. One day, why you need it? You may wonder, do I really need a preamp? The answer depends on your system. If you already have a strong signal source, maybe not. But many times, especially with DIY projects, you will notice the volume is too low or the sound feels weak. This preamp fixes that by giving the signal an extra boost. It improves dynamics, makes sure your power amp gets a healthy signal, and prevents distortion caused by weak input. The NE5532 chip is also a very good choice because it has low noise, low harmonic distortion, and a flat frequency response, qualities that are important for clean audio. Tips for best performance: always use a clean, regulated power supply to avoid hum and noise. Keep the preamp close to your source and amplifier to minimize interference. If your audio source is already strong, you might not need this board. Too much gain can cause distortion. Use quality cables and connectors to get the most out of it. Applications. This module can be used in many projects. As a front stage for a home audio amplifier, in a DIY Bluetooth speaker build, to upgrade an existing amplifier that has weak input sensitivity, in audio test benches for hobbyists who experiment with different circuits, because it works with a wide voltage range, from 12 to 30 volts, you can power it with common supplies you already have in your workshop. Conclusion, in summary, the HiLetGo NE5532 Preamp Module is small, affordable, and highly effective. It takes weak signals, boosts them cleanly, and ensures that your power amplifier can deliver strong, dynamic sound to your speakers. Whether you are building your own amplifier system, upgrading an old one, or just experimenting with audio electronics, this little board is a great tool to have. Thanks for watching, and I hope this explanation helps you understand how the NE5532 Preamp works and how you can use it in your own projects. Neon.